Hi, welcome back to the Amoretti Test Kitchen. I'm Lauren, and today we are making a very fun and flavorful spring recipe. We'll be making white chocolate key lime cookie bars. What we'll be using in this recipe is two simple ingredients, our key lime artisan natural flavor and also our vanilla bean artisan natural flavor. We will be using the key lime in just the icing. We're only gonna use a tablespoon too. A little bit goes a long way with this flavor. You don't wanna overdo it or else key lime's going to overpower every other flavor in the actual cookie. And we'll be using the vanilla bean in the cookie itself. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to start with is mixing together all of our dry ingredients. So right here I have some all-purpose flour, some baking soda, and some sea salt. Let's put that all in our bowl and let's just mix it on up. Beautiful, just a couple of mixes there. You don't need to do too much. Set that aside. We are going to cream together our sugar and butter for about 3 minutes here. So you're going to want to use room temperature butter. Pop that in. If you don't have a stand mixer at home, you can also use your handheld mixer. Same process, just using that. Now let's add in our sugar. Now let's turn this on and cream it together. Our butter and sugar are creamed together now. So we are going to add in 1 egg. And we'll be putting in 1 tablespoon of our vanilla bean artisan. Beautiful. And I love using this artisan so much because it has the actual vanilla bean specks in it. If you've seen any of the other recipes I've made, you know how much I love this product. Not just for baking and things like that, I use it in just everyday uses. Overnight oatmeal, I put it in my son's overnight oatmeal every day and he devours it. And it's such a great way to get yourself some extra protein, some grains, some fruit. And it's amazing, it's so versatile. Highly recommend. Need this in your pantry. Alrighty, have that all in there. Let's turn it back on for a second, do another mix, and then we will add in our dry ingredients. I'm just going to scrape down the bowl a little bit here and then continue to mix. Just make sure everything is nice and well incorporated. Everything's looking good, so we are going to start adding in our dry ingredients slowly. So you don't want to dump it all in at the same time. We'll add in a little bit, let it mix, and add in a little bit more. We just have a little bit of flour left to mix in. I'm going to raise up the mixer and scrape down the sides a little bit, add it in, and we'll finish mixing. We're gonna add the last ingredient to our dough, and that is some white chocolate chips. Make sure you got a good quality white chocolate chip. I'm using Ghirardelli. You can find that at pretty much any grocery store. So let's just dump it in, and we'll do a quick mix. I have here a prepared pan, baking pan, silicone. You can use whatever you have on hand. And we're just going to spread our dough out onto that. And we'll just dump this right into our pan and spread it out. And this recipe, I think is the perfect size for, a family or a small gathering. If you want to make this for something larger or a bigger group of people, just double it. It's very easy to double. So just spread it out. If it's easier to use your hands rather than a spatula, do that. It is a little bit sticky, so your hands might be the best option. And then you can even it out a little bit better after you spread it on here with the spatula. This is perfect, good to go, and I'm just going to pop it into the oven at 350. And while it's baking, we are going to make the key lime buttercream topping. While the cookie layer is baking, we are going to start making a super simple American buttercream. All you need is butter, powdered sugar, and our key lime artisan. We're going to start with the butter. I want to make this a little bit fluffier. So what I want to do here is cream the butter before adding in the powdered sugar. So we're going to put this on with the whisk attachment and just cream it until it seems nice and fluffy, maybe about 10 minutes or so. Our butter is whipped, it's nice, it's light, it's fluffy now. So next we'll be adding in the key lime artisan. I'm going to do just 1 tablespoon. And this smells absolutely amazing. It smells like a key lime pie in a jar. And the great thing about using our key lime Artisan is key limes are really hard to find, especially depending on where you live. You probably won't be able to find them at all. So this is an easy way to get that great key lime flavor without having to like go on a manhunt to find a couple key limes. This will give you that flavor. It's true, authentic key lime flavor, and it's easy to get. So we'll add that in, and I'm also going to start adding in our powdered sugar. I'm gonna start with about 1/4 cup here, and then add more and taste and adjust how much I want in there based on how sweet I want this buttercream to be. I'm definitely going to use about 1 cup of powdered sugar. After that, I'll start tasting the buttercream, and if I want it sweeter, I'll slowly start adding some more. So I'm going to stop the mixer now and scrape down the sides and give the icing a try. That's really good. But I do think it needs a little bit more sugar. I'm gonna add maybe about another 1/4 cup. It is the key lime flavor, just that 1 tablespoon in there is like absolutely bursting through. It is so delicious. So just a little bit more here. I don't wanna make this overly sweet. And then we'll whip it up really good and our icing will be done. Our icing is done, so once our cookie is cooled, we can ice that and decorate it. Our cookie has cooled and it is time to frost it up. So I'm going to take all of our icing here, put it on top, and then just spread it evenly. Just get every last bit of that delicious icing out of our bowl because we don't want to lose any of this. Now I'm going to do my best to smooth this out very nicely. So we're all frosted and I have some really cute little sprinkles here. I thought these gave off some really good spring vibes and they just kind of scream key lime. Like that color is very key limey, I guess you would say. So I'm just gonna sprinkle them on top, arrange them so they kind of look aesthetically pleasing. I'm gonna start with these little yellow ones. There you have it. We have some beautiful key lime white chocolate chip cookie bars here. All right, let's give it a try. Look at this, nice, light, fluffy. Oh yeah. This is absolutely amazing. You get such great flavor from the cookie itself. You can really taste that vanilla and the icing. Oh my gosh, it just pops. As soon as you put this in your mouth, you know exactly what you're tasting. You know that it's key lime. It is just such a great combination. And this dessert is perfect for any of our upcoming parties, anything for the summer, or just to have around the house for a nice little sweet treat when your sweet tooth is calling. So I really hope you enjoyed this recipe and you give it a try at home. If you do, be sure to let us know what you think about it in the comments below. Also, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you never miss a new recipe or some fun tips and tricks. You can also find us on social media at Amoretti on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Pinterest. See you next time.